will not abate. Then a couple more of your messages as we get to speak to the PRC and get some explanation for those of you who want more explanation on the issue. Okay. Now let me have Mahama Ayariga make his input quickly. What's the intervention you wanted to make?
Well, I mean, the point that Kwekubaku made about the takeover of the ECG, the compact that we have with the U.S. government. If you ask me my personal take, I mean, this is not an NDC position. This is my...
It's not takeover. It's private sector participation.
Private sector participation. If you ask me my personal take, I don't support that. Because it really saddens me to think that a basic thing, we're not even talking about the invention of electricity itself.
Did it come to Parliament?
But like he's saying, we have gone beyond this point.
Did it come to Parliament?
But yeah, well, I mean, I have one vote.
I asked the question. Did it come to Parliament?
I haven't checked that.
Are you sure?
No, I haven't checked that. It's not every day.
I wanted to know how you voted.
No. Well, voice votes, you can't tell who voted for and who voted against. But let me, no, this is very important. I think that we should rethink our position on the matter. I thought that this government, being a new government, had room to maneuver. This
is what they did. They negotiated the processes and got a better deal, if you like.
In fact, the entire deal is unnecessary, in my opinion. Because look, we're talking about just the management of distribution. We're not talking about inventing pylons and the distribution system itself. Just the management.
This thing was initiated in the previous government.
That's why I'm saying that this is. That's why I said that this is my personal opinion.
I'm terribly surprised.
Nothing prevents me from having a personal opinion on the matter that
I didn't hear this at the time.
We didn't hear you.
No, listen, why not? You see, let me tell you something that happens when you're in government.
It was a lot of talk.
No, when you're in government.
I'm actually tired.
When you're in government,
just like
when you're in government, you are part of a group. You can have a position. You can have a position on a matter. If, for instance, if we go to Parliament and we debate a matter, and then I lose the vote, and I come out, can I say I don't accept the decision because my side lost? No. So I can't give you the details of what my position was in government. But my point is that as we speak today, I hold a personal opinion that for something as simple as distributing and managing the distribution
the horse was already bolted from the stable.
It's not in my opinion too late. Let's rethink the position as a country. Let's rethink the position as a country. I think it's wrong. I think my government took the decision, but personally, I think it's wrong. And I think that if the new government has an opportunity to review the position on the matter, as a country, we can review it.
The ultimate aim of that arrangement is to bring efficiency.
So we are not efficient as Ghanaians?
To more efficiency and to improve the system.
I disagree.
That is the ultimate aim of that particular arrangement.
I totally disagree.
So at the end of it, you see, we've done the usual thing over the years.
Some extraordinary human beings from Mars to come and do
we've done the same things. And then we are not getting anywhere.
No.
So we're taking another step that will lead us to a certain result that we are clamoring and anticipating.
I think it's wrong.
So let's try that.
I think it's wrong.
It's too late in the day to cry.
It's not too late. It's not too late. If a nation makes a mistake, a nation can reverse it. I think that the message to us is that we are so inefficient, incapable that we can't even manage a simple thing such as distribution of electricity.
That's not correct.
This is not rocket science, like she said. You remember that last week when I came, I said I had presented a position, and my proposal is that for all the state-owned agencies, the president should cede his power to appoint chief executives to boards to select chief executives on a competitive basis, on the basis of meritocracy. The point that she's making, it is the absence of meritocracy in the selection of leadership of these state-owned agencies that is resulting in the backward movements that we see.
This is your advocacy you are making. Would you have maintained the same position in government?
Well, we didn't hear him when...
That's why I'm surprised. Why suddenly today?
The question is not whether I said it yesterday. The question is it right or wrong? Let's ask ourselves that. Is it right or wrong?
But
is it the right thing to do or not?
The advocacy must be actuated by some sense of principle.
Well,
And that principle was not born today.
The principle is that
Why was it not articulated at the time?
Principle that if I'm wrong, I should admit that I'm wrong is what I'm following. We were wrong yesterday. This is the right thing to do. Do it and let's see. If you don't agree that it's the right thing to do, that's a different matter. But don't question my principle on the basis that today I think that this is wrong. I could have thought otherwise yesterday. Having served in government for 8 years, having experienced how systems are run in this country, having come out of government, having sat and reflected on the situation, don't I have a right for the benefit of the people that have chosen me to represent them in parliament to say that today I think this is wrong and let's rethink the way we have done it? That is a big mistake. This country, we subject every position to some level of partisan scrutiny. Yes, yesterday it happened. Today, the basic question is it right or wrong that we could do better if we put in place certain systems and mechanisms? If it's wrong, tell me that it's wrong. I don't see why we cannot manage the distribution of electricity in this country ourselves and Americans have to come and do it.
Okay.